So Tinubu's 100 days in office, give us your experience, how it don't affect us in Nigeria.
Since when they swear Tinubu in as our president, honestly, truth, the way things is going about, for me, I'm not really happy. Because everyone is really choke, people are complaining that business are not moving. And for the fuel that a common poor man is using now, a liter for 600 naira, it's really tough. For me, I'm not enjoying anything, honestly. Let me just be honest to you.
So it's not that you're not enjoying this administration at all?
One single thing, I just need to be playing to as a youth.
To buy all this gin, 1,000 naira, 1,200 to sell like 1,500. But now, basically how the things be, now it's 1,800, 1,500. And the thing make after the subsidy, everything was so high. You understand? Like as it is now, we cannot buy this in like 1,200 again. It's 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. Before we sell it 2,000, so hard because we used to sell it before 1,500.
So what they told us, they said we are practicing democracy, but we are not seeing the dividends. It's better for the military to take over. We are not seeing the dividend of democracy in Nigeria.
People must cry, people must complain, but what the president have in mind is for better. So before good thing will come up, people must cry. So that is how the life is.
Me where they are the crisis waiting to for the seat. I don't cry well. That man where they are not like him. I tell the truth. Since we in there, look at a liter of fuel. 600 and 500 and we never hear them before. Now that one we don't need. We don't want them today for that seat window, we don't need them. Make it come up for there, we don't need them.
My dear, if anybody that can take the country that make it better,
Even if not army.
whether an army or as far as the country can be better more than this, let them go ahead. Yes.
So that every place will be okay. Military should talk about, because right now it's still like as if we are being controlled by the military. Which means the military should come and take over. That would be better. So everybody will respect themselves and do their job. So that's
civilians should go if it gets to that point.
If it gets to that, civilians will go let the military take over so that everyone will be okay.
We have this case. We'll give him 70%.
Out of 100?
Yes.
Why, sir?
Because to me, in the economy wise, he's trying. With the policies he has put in place.
Like what policy do you think?
Let me say by the subsidy removal. Yes. Then the ministers he appointed, like the former governor of this state. To me, it's like he's putting the square peg in the square hole, something like that. So I'll rate him 70.
About this, I bet, what did I see? In the bottom me well, I tell you true. Yeah, I will go to do like this long, go to kill us. The limit went, I say, I never 2 days now, food lost cost. Food is served, we know the sit to chop. I know that's what did happen, sir.
But they say they give palliative to Nigerian families.
What do they give, sir? We know they say to collect, sir. Yeah, they serve.
People are clamoring that military should take over, just like how it has happened in other African states. So, sir, do you stand for, if it gets to the point where military will have to take over, they should take over?
Of course. I believe it is better. That's the next alternative. Since the civilians are not doing better for us.
So that's the next alternative?
Yes.
In fact, make me take over. Make me take over because this country not tire us. Make me take over. In fact, make the Tinubu come down. Make him come down. Make it Jonathan enter.
Happen for this country where they now. The person will win first. They no give them. Then go carry person will no win. Give us a president. So if military should come and take over, we would prefer military to take over and rule than person will no win election. Come there as a president. It's very bad. So the person will win first. They no give them. Then go carry person will no win. Give us a president. So if military should come and take over, we would prefer military to take over and rule than person will no win election. Come there as a president. It's very bad.
So lastly, the Peter Obi, Atiku and Tinubu's court is still in, their case is still in court, and by this month 16, the judiciary will be giving their final verdict. So what are your expectations out of this?
See, already, he cannot see white, say white is black. Even small pikin wey dem carry for hand know say P2B win the election. And the problem of this country is our court, is our judiciary. They are not judging the right thing. This kind of issue is not something we take wrong or train now. Let them talk let them judge the final judgment and make talk the truth over it, because everybody know P2B win the election. Even in Abuja, even in Lagos State, Tinubu sweep everywhere. P2B sweep everywhere. They should give the man a mandate to rule. Let's see the better of Nigeria. We know with P2B, all this fuel problem, all this suffering we are suffering in this country, it will be more rest. Because the man is the choosing one, is the person that God have choose to come and change the system of this.
And they swear Tinubu in as our president. Honestly, truth, the way things is going about, for me, I'm not really happy. Because everywhere is really choke, people are complaining that business are not moving. And for the fuel that a common poor man is using now, a little for 600 naira, it's really tough. For me, I'm not enjoying anything, honestly. Let me just be honest to you.
So, sister, you're not enjoying this administration at all?
One single thing, I don't need to be playing to as a youth. I'm not enjoying one single thing. One, I'm not enjoying.
What about the palliative that they promised? 8,000 naira that will get to Nigerian families. Don't you think that's something?
Something, 8,000 naira. When they're saying a little of this thing and a bottle of beer, according to my friend, 500, all those things is nonsense. What we just need, just a better place so everybody can just be fine and okay.
So if you get to the point where military will have to take over, would you support that?
See, when it comes for Nigeria, if military need to take over so that every place will be okay, military should take over, because right now it's still like as if we are being controlled by the military. Which military should come and take over, that would be better, so that everybody will respect themselves and do their job. So that's
civilians should go if it gets to that point.
If it gets to that, civilians should go let the military take over so that everyone will be okay.
We have this case, the court case going on the tribunal. Here you believe, say, justice will be done, will be served on the 16th of this month, the verdict of this election tribunal. What do you think about this election tribunal? People say the judge go down collect money. You follow you. What do you think?
This is an issue of this country. You know, the issue of Nigeria is very big. It's not something I can say, but what I'm just saying, they should just make a better place whereby the citizen will have a very good rest of mind in the country. So I'm not the court to decide, but what I'm just saying, they should just make a better place so we can have peace. Like now, open bed, there's nothing going on. Before import goods now, they will cut price, this and that. It's really disturbing we businessmen. So what I mean, if military should take over, if they will make every place to be a community should take over so that we'll have rest. So if they give you an appointment, not that well, this contract, you chop this man, at this end of the day, nothing is good.
3 days in office, give him a rating.
No, at least I rate him 30.
Why? Why did you say so, sir?
He never perform up to, it's failure.
So what has he done that has affected you as an individual in Nigeria or your business?
Of course, in Nigeria, what we are passing through now, one fuel subsidy, economic crisis, here and there. So I rated him 30 because I have not done nothing in this nation.
So a lot of people are clamoring that military should take over, just like how it has happened in other African states. So do you stand for, if it gets to the point where military will have to take over, they should take over?
Of course, because what they told us, they said we are practicing democracy, but we are not seeing the dividends. It's better for military to take over. We are not seeing the dividend of democracy in Nigeria.
So lastly, they will be giving a final verdict based on President Peter Obi and Atiku's matter in the courts. What do you expect out of these judgments later on this month?
Anyway, most of us, we still have hope in judiciary. I believe they give fair judgments. Because the person occupying that, he knows fully well, which he said it by himself, that he knows that where he is today, some people are clamoring that he did not deserve to be there. So we know fully well that he didn't deserve to be there. So we expect the judiciary.
The judiciary accountable that they will do the right.
Of course, we still have hope in judiciary. They can still deliver more good judgments. Yeah.
You don't want the military to take over?
Why not? They should take over. This is they are telling us we are in democracy, but what we are seeing is autocracy. You understand? It's better military take over.
In Nigeria.
Tinubu. This over there they cry. Me where they cry since we Tinubu there for the seat. I don't cry well. That man where they are not like him. I dey tell you the truth. Oh, since we in there, look at a liter of fuel, 600 and 500, and we never hear them before. Now that one we no need. We don't want them today for that seat window. We don't need them. Make it come up for there. We don't need them.
But the palliative we them promise Nigerians, the 8,000 naira palliative. No, you don't think that one something where you want at least you support.
Nothing be 8,000 naira. 8,000 naira for waiting. Only a bottle of drink and how much? A bottle of hero is 500 naira. That palliative no worth anything. We don't need them.
So as it stands, the military rule or civilian rule, you go like make military can't take over this present administration.
Joy, now that one I need. Make military come. If military come, you go to trouble a fool. Now that time you go know say things today for this Nigeria, for this country where you don't know. You hear me? I said I made them go. I need military to rule. Now military I stand for. You hear me? I don't say
the president is on the way coming.
Okay, so give us your experience so far. 100 days in office.
Tinubu is not my president. As far as this country is concerned, Tinubu is not the right person to rule this country.
So does that mean you're not happy what he's doing currently?
I'm not happy. Now Tinubu is going to India. What is he going to India to do? Which country? That you are telling me that India is the best country that Tinubu can go? Tinubu should come back. Don't go to India.
So you should not travel. That's what you're saying.
Tinubu, don't travel. Tinubu, never you travel. Don't travel. So because India is not good for us. This our country is very nice. Okay. Our country is very nice. Tinubu, remain in this country and rule us well.
That means you're happy. If he's here in this country, you're happy whatever he's doing.
I'm happy, but what he's doing, I don't like it.
What is it that he's doing that you don't like?
The fuel. How much is the fuel now? Petrol, how much is petrol now? We don't have a refinery. A lot of people are suffering in this country. The poor people are too much. Tinubu should bring everything down. Fuel is supposed to be 75 naira. Now what is going on?
So now people they shout. People are shouting that army should come and take over, just like it has happened in Niger and some other African countries. Do you support that army should come and take over civilian?
I support army instead of Tinubu. No more Tinubu. I don't need Tinubu in this country.
The military government will come and save us from this.
Yes, the military should come. We will be happy. Tinubu, military should come and rule this country. I will appreciate military to come to this country.
Okay, so now we are expecting final judgment from the judiciary over the Peter Obi and our President Atiku's case in court. What do you think is going to be the final outcome? Do you think justice will be served at the end of the day?
I know justice must reveal. You see, Tinubu is not our president. I know that Peter Obi is our president. Everybody voted for obedience. But I voted for obedience, so I don't see the reason why they give it to Tinubu. Tinubu take it by force because he said this is his turn. This is his turn. It's not his turn. One man cannot just rise up from Nigeria and say this is his turn. We cannot take it. In this kind of government that everywhere is civilized, one man will just rise up and say this is his turn. No, we don't take it. I cannot take it. Nigeria, you see this country, Tinubu must go down.
Rating. Give us your experience, your suggestions, observations so far.
I will give him 70%.
Out of 100?
Yes.
Why, sir?
Because to me, in the economy wise, he's trying with the policies he has put in place.
Like what policy do you think?
Let me say by let's say the subsidy removal. Yes, then the ministers he appointed, like the former governor of this state, to me, it's like he's putting the square peg in the square hole, something like that. So I would rate him 70%.
Okay, so as it stands now, a lot of people are clamoring that military should come and take over civilian rule. Don't you stand for that?
I don't stand for that because as a new government, people must cry. People must complain, but what the president have in mind is for better. So before good thing will come up, people must cry. So that is how the life is.
Okay, so lastly, the Peter Obi, Atiku, and our president's courts matter in the courts right now. So they'll be giving their final verdict on the 16th of this month. So what do you expect out of this?
What I expect is that the judiciary will do their work. Yeah, they will serve justice to the person that they feel that is the justice will be full.
Tinubu be that one, about this, I bet, what did I see here? You dey bother me well, I tell you true. Yeah, how go to do like this long, go to kill us. Tinubu went enter, I say enter, no even 2 days now, fuel lost cost. Food is served, we know the sit to chop. Now, me, I know that's how it happen, sir.
But they see they give palliative to Nigerian families.
Sir, what do they give, sir? We know they send to collect, sir. Yeah, they sir. We know they send to collect. I been now want this boy finish now we go begin the same.
So now you're not happy with this administration?
Oh, I don't happy. Even though this is about carry, sir, I'm not supposed to carry this thing, my mind is spoiled.
So now many people they say make military can't take over just like it done for other African countries. You support them, make them come, make army come.
In fact, make army take over. Make army take over because this country not us. Make army take over. In fact, make the Tinubu come down. Make him come down. Make it Jonathan enter.
So we go to expect final judgment from the judiciary over Peter Obi, Atiku and president over the election will happen. What are your expectations from the judgment to go come out on this?
For the judgment itself, for me, I support make Obi enter there. Because if Obi enter there, something go better small. Here, you know the 2 days we enter. Food go up. Food no way to find. Here, children say they cry. Because when them born now they cry. No, it don't too much. I beg.
For business. Before we used to buy all this gin, 1,000 naira, 1,2 to sell like 1,5. But now, basically how the things be, now it's 1,8, 1,5, and the thing make after the subsidy, everything was so high. You understand? Like as it is now, we cannot buy this in like 1,2 again. It's 1,5, 1,6, 1,7. Before we sell it 2,000, so hard because we used to sell it before 1,5. You understand? That is how it is.
So as it is now, people they shout to make army can't take over this government because they know they perform well. What's your contribution to that?
My dear, if anybody that can take the country that make it better,
even if not army,
whether an army or as far as the country can be better more than this, let them go ahead. Yes.
So finally, Peter Obi, our president and Atiku matter see the court, and this month the judiciary will give their final judgment. What are your expectations?
I think if they can announce the winner,
so yes.
We can be happy for that because we know who we vote for. You understand?
Do you have hopes that the judiciary will be fair in their judgments?
I thank God. I think for me, I pray that God will touch them to do that. You understand?
We are living today, and by the grace, 100 years in office, I have not seen anything good to my own side. And it's traveling up and down in the other country. But this our country needs to look into, because things are not working well to us.
So one thing that they've made is palliative to make it. They are saying that they are going to make it available. So don't you think that they are feeding for us as Nigerians?
Palliative is just during the time of this COVID-19. They say palliative. They say they have, because people are saying up in the air, they have given it to the local government chairman and the PDP management. So I don't know they are doing it political, or they are reaching to all individual or citizen, or maybe some people in the River State indigenous. I don't know it will reach all of us.
So the case currently in the courts about Peter Obi, our president, and Atiku, do you think justice will be served? Because they'll be giving their final verdict on the 16th of September, that's this month. So do you think justice will be served at the end of the day?
That is what we are hoping, because let something happen to other countries, never happen in Nigeria. Because it is our hope now, before the youth and the indigenous will take another measure.
Okay, so sir, lastly, if it gets to the point where military will have to step in to stabilize things in Nigeria, do you go for it?
I believe it is better. That's the next alternative. Since the civilians are not doing better for us.
So that's the next alternative?
Yes, yes.